Hello, I'm Bruce Francis. This is the Taoist Meditation Circle. The purpose of this 1.5-year program is going to be to give you the fundamentals that you will need so that when you engage Taoist meditation, or any other form of meditation for that matter, you will have the basics that will enable you to do the meditation itself. Most of the time, these basics are neglected by almost every meditation school. And they just get down to what the main practice is. And somehow, you're supposed to fill in all the gaps. Here we're going to take this in a more systematic fashion. Part of this is that before you run, you have to be able to crawl and walk. Otherwise, you are never able to successfully run. Well, meditation has these parallels also. There are things like a basic sense of presence, a basic understanding of how the mind and the body connect. And it's very, very difficult for the mind and body to connect if you leave out the body part. Many forms of meditation are extremely mental, and what happens is that it's quote-unquote all in your head. And the body's not included. Well, thinking and analysis, although wonderful, and although a primary part of any philosophical system, are not what meditation is about. Because you can know what all the problems are, you can know where you're supposed to go, but that won't get you there. As the phrase goes, we all know why we sin, but we keep on doing it anyway. The purpose of meditation is to provide the tools that can allow you to make the shift from not only knowing what you want to do, but to actually accomplishing it, to embodying it, for becoming part of you. So this meditation program will take you through a number of basic steps, and they're all preliminary. They're preliminary before you get to the main events of Taoist meditation. So the first thing, it can be put quite simply, is that you need to get your body and energy coordinated. You need to be able to recognize if it is your body or other energies inside of you that are coming into your mind space and filling it up. You need to understand what is the nature of what will take you to becoming distracted and how you can diminish it. As many people who spend so much time in meditation simply become distracted and then effectively space out and go to sleep, something which can be seen so poetically in Zen Buddhism meditation, where someone stands around when people clearly become distracted and start falling asleep, and they hit them on the shoulders with a rod to wake them up. Well, you need to have something a little bit more gentle than that. So it now becomes a matter of, you need to recognize not only that you are distracted, but that what is the triggers that are taking you toward distraction. The first 4 months of this program will very much be dealing with those issues. What will make you distracted? And also, when you go so far as to become distracted and then go into some inner corner of your subconscious, you completely space out. You completely get disassociated. You come back, oh, where am I? To have a way of getting back on track without all this recrimination and guilt, which in Western cultures stops people from learning how to meditate and instead takes them down endless mental pathways. So this will be the first part. This will go further into finding out how also emotional, mental, and psychic energy, and even karmic energy, is also present inside your body. Now, the processes of meditation, when you're crawling and running, are all about how you relieve these blockages, about how you resolve these blockages, so that your mind is open and clear, so that your awareness is pristine and open, so that you're present with a great sense of clarity, rather than you're murky, half asleep, and drowsy. So all of this is what a large part of what this entire program will be about in the beginning. As we go well past the middle of the program, we're now going to have to go into a second major pillar of meditation, without which no program that will end up dealing with, if you want to use the term, your being, your soul, the sum totality of what you are can avoid. And that is the subject of morality. Now, most of us have some form of morality that some book somewhere said, this is what a God, or this is what some religious somebody or other said, this is how it is. You shouldn't steal, even though everyone does. You shouldn't lie, but everybody does. You shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, you should do this, you shouldn't do that. But these are not decisions that you have ever made on your own. Socrates once said, the unexamined life is not worth living. So, and everyone does need some sort of moral framework to live in this world. Whether it's a moral framework we would call completely criminal, or it's a moral framework we would call completely saintly. But the Taoists say you need to be aware of the morality in situations. You need to become aware of what morality is to you so you can find a coherent path you can live with and not just believe it. So the issue is not that we all should not be sinners, but we are. The issue is we find out inside ourselves what sin is. And if we don't agree with it, then at least we know it's something that we want to do something about. So another big section of meditation is getting a sense of morality, the awareness of what is happening in a present moment, in a situation. And this eventually requires sensitivity, because not all things are what they appear like on the surface. That which seems to be immoral when looked in very, very deeply can actually be extremely moral. That which appears to be completely moral when looked at the way you're going about it very deeply is as immoral as it can get. So without actually dealing with the roots of morality, without coming to decide if you were creating the world, and you are creating the world of your insides, you are creating your soul, you are creating what inhabits your soul, you are creating the way your soul will be clean or will be twisted. So to do this, you have to become aware of these situations, and so there will be programs how we'll go through the whole of morality. The way in which, as a beginning framework for meditation, there has to be some consideration about morality and ethics. Not to reach some sort of definitive, absolute conclusion, but to reach conclusions that a person can live with, understands, and ones which are derived at, not casually, but by deeply looking into them. Again, taking us back to the unexamined life may or may not be worth living. The third stage of Taoist meditation, and which is what inner dissolving is about, and which is not the subject of this program. This meditation circle is about taking you to this third stage, giving you the foundations and the preparation necessary to be successful in the third phase of Taoist meditation. And that is the art of letting go. The art of letting go of whatever energies are bound and frozen and stuck with inside you. Those things that prevent, you know what you wish to change, you understand what you wish to change, but you can't do it. And that enables you actually to change, to release the stuck energy inside you. So your insides become clear and capable of changing and moving into the brighter spots of what the human being or soul is capable. That this is what enables you to go from crawling to walking and running. The last part of Taoist meditation, again, is not part of this program. And for this, the process of inner dissolving is nothing more than the foundations or the preliminaries for succeeding at this level. And that is the ability to find the true depth of inner stillness and the ability to find what lies beyond energy, what lies beyond all the yin and yangs of energy. The stillness, that which pervades all and everything, which some call the Tao. So this is what the fourth stage is, and that is not what we'll be doing here. But again, without the first and second stage of finding a way to have your body and energy, having your body and mind, having a sense of morality based upon awareness, and not just simple rules which easily become perverted and lead to hypocrisy and lead actually not to a flowering of the soul, but to a glass ceiling beyond which you cannot go. To arrive at that awareness, it is the stage 1 and 2 that this program is about. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy this program. I sure know we've enjoyed putting it out there for you. And the genuine hope is that this will make your life better and help your awareness to open up.